The 4 phases of love. Falling in love, romantic, companion. According to the experts, these are the stages we go through in a couple's love relationship. 1. Switched on, infatuation. It is a very passionate and not very rational stage. The priority at this moment of the relationship is sexual contact. The brain of the newly in love produces physiological reactions and releases chemical substances that are important to create that feeling of love that prolongs the bond in the couple. On the one hand, it induces the production of male androgens and female estrogens that increase sexual appetite. In initial romantic love, the brain also produces phenylethylamine, a passion-inducing substance. Sex generates the release of hormones such as oxytocin and vasopressin, which contribute to the desire to stay with the other. The initial passion is characterized, in addition, by the inhibition of serotonin, the stabilizer of humor, and the deactivation of regions of the brain, such as the frontal cortex, involved in logic and reasoning. Maybe that's why it's been said that love is blind. Does love at first sight exists? Larry Young says no, it's not love, it's lust at first sight. You meet someone, you cross a couple of glances and exchange some words. Enough so that, in some cases, the release of love molecules is faster than usual. The ideal is not to get carried away by the first impulse and think that it is love at first sight, but to let the chemistry flow and make sure that what we have lived is not lust and it can be something more lasting. Everything the brain signals as sexual will be a stimulus. Miran Larazabal, sexologist, president of the Kaplan Institute of Psychology and Sexology, and author of the book Sex for Fools, editorial Anaya. 2. At Full Sail, romantic. Helen Fisher, from Rutgers University in New Jersey, a pioneer in the study of the biochemistry of love, has observed that in lovers the functions in the area of the ventral tegmental brain increase, part of the reward system. Fisher detected great activity in cells that synthesize dopamine, a substance related to euphoria, mood swings and also the motivation to achieve a specific goal. This part of the brain is in the so-called reptilian brain, which has to do with survival behaviors, eating, drinking, sex and the need for protection. Thus, romantic love is a necessity, almost impossible to avoid. Much of the blame for the other becoming an obsession is the combination of norepinephrine and dopamine. Both are responsible for focusing our attention on something in particular and remembering in detail new stimuli to learn. On the other hand, low levels of serotonin lead us to a repetitive thought that explains our obsession with the other. 3. Top speed, commitment. Completed the first negotiation of roles in the couple and solved the initial conflicts, increases the commitment of loyalty and exclusivity in the couple. The erotic passion is maintained, but the fiery passion gives way to a more relaxed and consistent emotion, where the brains in love secrete endorphins and enkephalins, inducing states of relaxation, satisfaction, and well-being. Such substances also have a more addictive nature, which makes it difficult to overcome the loss of the loved one. 4. At idle, love mate. It does not always happen, but the romantic and erotic passions begin to be reduced by the monotony and the lack of incentives. There is less release of dopamine, and if you stop having sex, oxytocin levels also fall. This reduction is covered by the increased commitment and settlement of the couple, which includes the care of the children. These benefits compensate us in the long run as a species. Source: http://www.quo.es. Don't forget to click the link in the description below to download my free ebooks. To learn more about 5 tips for love to last, please subscribe to this channel, share this video with others, like it, and download the book free by clicking the description below, and please let us know your opinions in the comments section below.